I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Tom McCormick. He is President and CEO at Primoris Services Corporation. Tom, wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
My pleasure, my pleasure. So now, Tom, how would you characterize the opportunities for your company, given the country's need for both private and public sector infrastructure investments?
So if you look at the history of this company, we started out 60 years ago as primarily a pipeline contractor. So this company's, and we kind of evolved into doing heavy civil and industrial work, and so it was all based on oil and gas. Our whole history was built on oil and gas. About 80% of our revenue was generated by oil and gas projects. In 2016, we kind of started making a switch to where we were more utility, and that's communications, it's gas distribution, and it's power delivery. And then we got into renewables, solar, building utility scale solar facilities. So now 80% of our revenue is tied to either utilities or solar. So it's going to be a complete transformation of the company. So everything that's going on right now with respect to needing to rebuild the infrastructure around the country, expanding broadband, all those things are great for our company, because all those things that the country needs, we do. We have businesses that do that, so it's a tremendous opportunity for us.
Okay. Now, Tom, you've seen an increase in renewable projects over the last 5 years, particularly utility scale solar projects. How do you see the trajectory of these projects in the future, and what are the renewable opportunities do you see on the horizon?
Well, first of all, in solar scale utility facilities, it is tremendous. I mean, the IRA, we've had a client liken that to solar on steroids. So the tailwinds went from tailwinds to hurricane force winds as far as that goes. And that goes to wind, and then it goes to other types of renewables as well, as battery storage, hydrogen, renewable natural gas, biofuels. Again, all of those are businesses and markets that we have construction operations in, we have engineering operations in, that we have history of building hydrogen plants, gray hydrogen plants, but now we're learning more and more about green hydrogen and blue hydrogen. So those opportunities, again, are just fantastic for us. And our biggest goal is to see how we can serve our clients' needs. And we have a lot of utility clients, we have private clients and public clients, and they all have needs to either strengthen their infrastructure or increase their broadband capacity or expand their gas distribution programs or build utility scale solar facilities or distributed generation solar facilities. And all of those we can take from start to finish for our clients.
And as you look to take advantage of these growth opportunities, tell me, how do you ensure your ability to attract and retain top talent?
So I tell our management teams all the time, our greatest assets are our employees, because we as a leadership group, we don't make a dollar for this company. It's everybody that's out there working in the field, keeping each other safe, serving their clients, working and serving and supporting the communities they work in, and giving them futures. So we have evolved into how we deal with our employees as well. We try to be maybe not, pay competitive wages. We have development programs for our leadership. We have high potential development programs for the younger people that we identify as having great futures with the company. So we go out of our way to even development apprenticeship programs for our craft and even our non-union craft and craft development programs that we do for them in specialized training. So we're trying to create an environment where our employees want to come to work for Primoris. They want to stay with Primoris. And we have employees that came through our legacy company that have been with the company for 35, 40 years. And that's what we want our employees to do. We want them to come here, we want them to stay here, we want them to get involved in the company, get involved in their communities, and make this their home.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, Tom, wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Well, thank you for having us. I appreciate it. It's been great.